Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Life in 5. Today is Saturday, April 25th, 2026. I'm with my daughter Katya. It is early. What is it? Almost 6 a.m. We are headed towards Salt Lake City. We're going to be taking the tracks, or kind of, I guess you might say, the local commuter train up to where the University of Utah is, because that is the start of the Salt Lake City Marathon, which we will be running. It is Katya's second marathon. She is very excited.
Yes.
It'll be my 111th. So, thanks for joining me for the adventure. We have made it to the start line. Well, the start line's right up here, but we're here. Are you ready?
Yes.
She's not ready, but that's okay. She's got a couple hours to get ready. There's a few thousand people. A lot of people, I think, are going to be running the half up here. The green bibs are the half, the blue are the full. So, it sounds like they've made some changes to the course. So if you've seen one of my previous reviews for the Salt Lake Marathon, there are some differences, so I'm interested to see how those will play out. And hopefully we'll have a good day. The weather does look good. They're getting ready to start the para-athletes and the wheelchair. So we will be starting shortly. Woo! All right, we have started the race. We're going. Short distance in, we're up the first hill. All right, we made it past mile 1. How you doing?
Good.
All right. We'll run up above the cemetery next. This is always one of the highlights of the race for me. Great views of the valley over the Salt Lake City Cemetery. Almost between mile 1.5 and 2. All right, so we are past mile 2, past the cemetery, headed down towards the canyon that goes towards Memory Grove Park near the Capitol building. So this is always a fun part of the race. It's a little bit of downhill. I think this is really where we're going to hit the majority of the downhill in the course. So we'll keep it up. So we're coming up on mile 3, and this is a part where the course is different from previous years. You used to come up here, and then we'd run down the canyon here into this park. But they're actually having us run across down the road that runs by the Capitol building, which you did not do before. And I'm guessing that will lead to a steeper downhill, what I think is correct. I guess we'll see. Just went through the second aid station. It was much better than the first aid station. I don't know if it was people that didn't know what they were doing or what the situation was. They had some cups on the table, but there was no liquid in them. And there was a big line of people waiting to get cups filled. So definitely not the best aid station. This one, they had people out there with cups. They seemed to know what was going on. We have made it past mile 4. We're running by the Capitol building. Katya's knee is bothering her, so we are going a little slower than we would hope. But it's all about finishing.
Yes.
Or at least that's what she's telling me.
Yes.
So keep it up. Gatorade?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
Gotta stay hydrated. Look at you run by the Capitol. Wow. Now we get to go down a super steep hill.
Ooh.
This is the steepest part of the course. This was not part of the course previously when I've run it. I tell my daughter this is actually the 5th different course I've run for this race. So we'll run down, and then it'll be a lot of flat after this. Time to go. Running fast downhill makes me feel like a real runner almost. There's a marathon this Saturday. We should look into that.
11:36.
We're in downtown Salt Lake, running by Temple Square and the headquarters of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or the Mormon Church, as many people know them. And up here, we will be turning left and going slightly uphill for a while. We are on South Temple. That's one of the streets in downtown. And we are now running by the Masonic Temple. It's got those interesting sculptures out front. And soon we're going to be turning. And it won't be uphill anymore. And Katya is excited for that.
Yeah.
We just turned the corner on 800 South. And Katya realized it is up. Not only up, she said it's up, up. How's your running uphill going for you?
Yay.
Yay! That's a little bit of uphill here, and it is up. You can't see it in the film, but I promise you it is up, up.
Oh, so good.
Headed down to the whale. Here is the whale. It's an art sculpture in the middle of a roundabout because Salt Lake has a long history with whales. Not really. The whale that we just passed, recently it's been a phenomenon where people come and run a marathon around the whale. Just to do a loop around the roundabout, I guess. Seems like not a lot of fun to me. And I've done a marathon indoors on an indoor track. And it was not fun. But not nearly as many circles, so let's keep going. This is definitely a different part of the course. We've not gone down here. Coming up on mile 8. So we just passed mile 9. And we're at the water stop here. This is the part where we get to split. We have the half and the full, or the smart and the dumb, as some people might call us. So the half will continue on a flat hill, and the full will go uphill. So that's pretty cool. How are you enjoying the open road of no half people? So strange because there were so many people around for so long. Now there's sparse numbers. Maybe it's because we're at the back. Katya is learning about the uphill at this part. I'll take some sunscreen. Someone's giving out donuts.
I grew up and it was
So that was pretty awesome.
don't take food from strangers, but on a marathon, yeah, I'll take a pancake.
Yeah, you take food from strangers. It's okay. The world's different. We also have strangers bring us food and have strangers come and we get in their car. But now we run. We have entered Sugar House Park. This is one of the staples of the race course. Any time I've run it, it's always been part of it. And it's a loop that goes around the park. It's like a mile and a half. The part that's interesting is that I've run it clockwise and counterclockwise. The original time it was clockwise, but today we are counterclockwise, which is what it has been recently. So this park was actually used to be a prison in the early days of Salt Lake. And I believe they grew sugar beets here. Hence the name of the area is Sugar House. So there's the little tip for you. Got a great little pond in the park here, just past mile 11. Out of the park and going over the freeway now, past mile 12, almost to the halfway point. All right, we've made it past the halfway mark. How are we doing?
Yep.
We're doing okay. She's having a little more problems than me, but I think we are under your goal you have.
So far, yes.
I don't know if we'll keep it up, but at least it sets us up to do better than last time.
Yes.
So just after the halfway, we are on the part where the course doubles back, which is new from previous years. So in the past, you never got to see the people that were 7 miles ahead of you and looked happier than you. But now we do. Continuing to run down 2000 East. So Katya has finally realized how awesome it is, how encouraging it is to see the people running the opposite way that are like 5.5 miles ahead of us. To make you feel like you want to go and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of disheartening, but we'll keep it up. Just past mile 15, and we are coming to the highlight of the race. There's some wonderful people that have an ice cream machine out here every year,
It's on the wrong side.
and we are gonna get some.
Oh, they don't have any more.
They're all out.
We're trying to fix it.
Disappointment. The ice cream machine was down, but maybe on the way back we'll get some. So we've reached 2300 East. This is the furthest east we go on the course. We will go down the road a few miles and turn around. Now, this has been part of the course in the past, so I know it's downhill for now, which means coming back will be uphill. Not excited about that. We just passed mile 16. I always look for the...
Hey!
Way to go.
Hey!
You guys are awesome.
You too, man. Just saw Huntsman Hero go by. We just passed mile 16, and this is the part I always look for. Once I hit mile 16, hey Dan, how are you, man? I guess I'm seeing lots of people I know. Anyways, mile 16, I always look for that because now I have single digits left. Now the part I'm not going to look forward to is I'm going downhill, and you'll notice people are going back. So there is uphill coming. Katya needs to get a little aid.
Oh, that feels good.
Feels good, huh? All right.
There you go.
We're running through Holiday. It's an area in the Salt Lake Valley. You can see the Holiday City Hall, which is just before the uphill. We've passed 17, coming up on 18. I'm wondering if this is the sweeper van. Not sure. I guess that's one of the advantages or disadvantages, depending on how you look at it, of a out and back course. You might get to see the sweeper van or the bus or whatever that picks people up if they're not meeting a certain pace, and they can put a lot of pressure on people. So anyways, I think we're well ahead of it, but anyways, there's a 6.5 hour cutoff, and we're at least right now on pace above that. We have slowed down. Katya's having some knee issues, but we'll just keep going. Try to get her in. Back up on the Dole Whip station. Do you think it's back up?
Yeah, I saw a lady with a cup.
All right, well, we saw people last time with a cup. So, fingers crossed, we get our whip on. She's running up ahead to get her whip. There it is.
There you go. You got some this time.
So you got your whip.
Yay!
How is it? Oh, you got a, is
Amazing.
it
I got a
raspberry?
twist.
And
Raspberry
I just got
pineapple.
plain pineapple. Definitely a highlight. I think there's only been one year I've run that they didn't have it out. One year they had lime, but always love it, especially on a day when it's getting warm like this. We have passed mile 20. I think we might be having a few issues. Just a couple.
Just a couple.
But we'll be all right. I think the goal of 5:30 that she had set, not probably going to happen. But we'll see. She's still well ahead of passing her last or only marathon, I guess. 6:22.
Something like that, yeah.
So we should be well ahead of that. unless, you know, more of the wheels fall off on us. So we'll see. 6 to go. So we have made it past 21 and 22 down the long downhill on 2700 south. And now we go straight down this road for a number of miles. I guess 3 miles till the finish. Well, close to the finish. So it looks like we are on track to break 6. So Katya will be happy with that, she said. Well, she got some gummy bears. People always ask me, you know, in my videos, what was your pace? I used to be faster. I used to run in the 4:30 to 4:45 frequently, many years ago. But now I run closer to 5.5 to 6,
My
sometimes
pace
over.
is finish.
Her pace is finished. And that's really kind of where I'm at now. As I've gotten older, it doesn't matter. And I've realized most people don't care. So I just run, and it's more for me about enjoying the time. So having a good time, not a good clock time, if that makes sense.
You're enjoying this?
Yeah, I enjoy this. It's great. You're not enjoying yourself? You'll enjoy it when you get the finish line and the medal.
Heck yeah, I will.
Yeah, woo!
Free banana.
And a banana. We haven't had banana. That is one thing I will complain
no
about.
fruit.
We haven't had any fruit. We've seen peels, but they clearly have not had enough. So that is definitely a downer, but we will keep going, fruit or no fruit. We are running down 600 East. We've passed mile 23, I think is what we just passed, right?
Yep.
Although we have some disputes with that because both of our GPSs show quite a bit more. You know, I don't know. I guess we might end up running 26.5, but this road will take us straight down for, I think we have maybe a mile more, and then we will go into one of the other big parks in Salt Lake. We'll go into Liberty Park and do kind of a half loop around that, and that'll hit us at mile 25 where we'll come out for the final mile. We are past mile 24 and in Liberty Park. I'm gonna run around this. Mile 25 is where we will come out. I think my wife is gonna be up there at the aid station at mile 25. And then we will sprint down a few streets to the finish. Well, I don't know about sprint, but we'll finish. And that is the exit of the park. We've got a mile to go according to their sign, according to ours. We should be less than that, but I guess it's really the finish line that matters. It doesn't matter how far you think you went. Matters where the finish line is.
Again, just stop.
You can stop, you just don't get a medal that way.
Yeah, it's dumb.
All right, we're back through some neighborhoods, and then we'll finish up by what they call the city county building and the library. So, coming up to the final turn on 200 East. When we turn here, we should, in the distance, see the finish line.
So much fun.
According to the sign, we are 26. According to my GPS, we are past 26.2. But the finish is up there.
Let's go, gentlemen. Let's take it home. Let's bring it in. This is it. This is the moment you've been
Thank you.
anticipating for months. It's here.
I'll let Katya have her moment.
Congratulations.
There's
You got this. You got
my
this.
son, Peyton.
You're right there.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
We'll see you up there.
Here comes somebody with a gold thing on their head. Oh, yeah, is that a Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse? Yeah. We're strong. Leader. I like that. That's a good one. Here comes Mickey Mouse Part 2. Yeah, one of our Huntsman heroes. Shout out to the Huntsman heroes. Representing the Huntsman Cancer Foundation. Good to see him finishing strong here for 2026 Salt Lake City Marathon. Of course, the Huntsman
We did it.
Institute.
Did you see your brother when you were running in?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so should we go over to the Huntsman tent and sit down?
Yes.
We finally found the bananas.
That's amazing, and I love
There it is.
Salt.
Some chips. All right, thank you.
Congrats. Take as many as you.
We have finished the race. We got our medals. She likes hers better than the last one.
Yes.
And overall, it was a good race. I mean, I don't know that I prefer some of the things on the newer course. I mean, it's not like the areas you ran before, the out and back, were, you know, super interesting and detailed. It was a lot of neighborhoods, and that's kind of what this was. So I get maybe why they did it, but having that 7 miles where, you know, you were at mile 13 and you were seeing people 7 miles ahead, that was a little discouraging.
The fact that it was on a road that, like, they were doing construction.
Yeah, one of the
So,
roads
like,
there was construction, so I mean that
You
might
got
just
half
be
of
an
it.
issue for this year, but that was not ideal. But now we are gonna go and get a post-race feast.
heck yeah.
Gonna go get something delicious. All right, so we've got our burgers, got some good fries. It's a post-race meal fit for a king, or at least some back of the pack racers. And yeah, so did you have a good race?
I did. Yeah.
We're gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe me too. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of stuff is the same. There were some things that were disappointing. The fruit situation. You were faster, I guess. You got fruit, but we did not. You know, some of the other things I talked about, but it's just kind of some of the things you have to deal with when you're out on the course. It's the life of a runner. So, there you go.
Slow runner.
Of a slow runner. There you go. Anyway. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for today's adventure. Now we'll go home and crash and sleep. So, thanks for checking out the Salt Lake Marathon review. Would you recommend it to people? You'd never run it before?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but
Yeah.
certainly not the worst. There's others I've run that have been much worse. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on another episode of Jason's Life in 5. Happy travels.